Hey Taste Buds, today is Wednesday and we are finally back with another episode of tasTEst, where we're going to take two food items and we see how they compare. It is fall, and what better way to celebrate the season than with crisp caramel apples, right? We have two of them today. The first one is by AffyTapple, which is a brand that you can purchase at any retail grocery store, and the other one is made by a company right here in Findlay, Ohio called Dietsch Brothers. And we're going to jump right into it. My wife has put together a slide here to let you know which one is which. I have no idea. I have my trusty glass of water, and we're going to jump right into it. So I'm going to start with the one on my right, on your left, on my right. And the first thing I noticed about this compared to this one over here is that this caramel apple, the caramel is much thinner. I don't know if you can tell or not from where you're viewing this. It's a very thin layer of caramel, whereas if you check out on this one over here, it is like extraordinarily thick. Yeah. So that kind of lets me think that right away this one here is probably, I don't know for sure, is probably going to be the name brand one, because I feel like a local company is going to really kind of to pack it on there. Yeah. And this looks a little thin, so let's go ahead and try it out and we'll see how it tastes. All right, so first thing I noticed is a very crisp apple. I don't know if you hear the crunch or not, which is awesome. You want that. And the caramel doesn't taste like caramel. It does, but it tastes processed, right? It doesn't taste like a homemade caramel apple. But that's good. It has a crisp bite that you want to have in an apple, right? The apple flavor is great, and it has that kind of candy coating that you're looking for in a caramel apple. So no, that's good. I would not be disappointed if I went somewhere and purchased a caramel apple and that's what I received. So let's look at the one on my left. You're right. And again, like I said, the caramel in this one is just jam-packed on there, which just makes me believe that this one might be the local company. Something else I'm noticing too is that just the way the caramel looks on here, I don't know if you can tell the difference or not from your vantage point, but this is very smooth. It looks like it was sitting on something when it was drizzled on. This one here, it looks like, you know how you buy the caramel apples and have that paper on them? This one looks like it has paper, like the paper ridges on them. Again, not a good thing or a bad thing, just a thing I'm noticing, and so it makes me believe that maybe this is the name brand there. All right, so here we go, on to the one that has a lot of caramel, and you're gonna have to forgive me as I eat these things, because you know how caramel is as you eat and try to talk. So give me a second. Okay. That apple has in a good way, has a bite to it. It's just as crisp as this one, but maybe fresher. It has a real punch of apple flavor to it. This one seems, it tastes like an apple, but this one tastes like an apple. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And the caramel tastes like caramel. Again, not that this one doesn't, but this one definitely has a much more of a homemade caramel feel or flavor to it, I guess. They are equally as chewy. They are equally as delicious. But again, just this one seems like it has a little more of that caramel and apple tartness to it. So I'm gonna say, if I had to guess, this one over here is going to be from AffyTapple, and this one is going to be from Dietsch Brothers. Again, just saying, they taste equally as good. You know what? No, I can't say that. They don't taste equally as good. I'm going to have to say this one tastes better. It has just a crisper apple taste to it, and it tastes like real caramel on the outside. So I'm going to go with this one. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, this is Dietz's, and this one's AffyTapple. And let's see what we have here. Hey, all right, good. So AffyTapple, yep, and Dietsch Brothers. Cool. So hey, I got one right. That's awesome. This is, again, I don't know if you can go wrong with a caramel apple, right? As long as you like those two ingredients, you're probably going to be happy no matter what you get. And I think this is great to get in stores. I would not pass this up, but if I had to choose between the two, I would definitely go with Dietsch Brothers. The caramel on here is just it's so much thicker than on this one. I don't know if you can tell, you can see the red through that one. Yeah, this one look at that. Can you see that difference in that? That's crazy. So if you want a good tasting, beginning of fall or middle of fall, end of fall, I don't care when you eat these things, just eat them, they're awesome. Go to Dietsch Brothers. Really good caramel apples there. And now I'm full of caramel and I'm excited to finish both these things off. So thank you so much for joining us again, Taste Buds. I've missed you guys. I am ready to get back into it, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Take care.